Holy cow! Hey. Captain Chris Johnson, you guys, sorry about that. I haven't done this a week and I'm just a little confused. So I apologize. Why am I apologizing? I have no idea. Now, this has been almost 7 days since I had my surgery. I'm doing really good today. I'm back. I can't jump around. I got 5 more weeks to heal. But the pain pretty much is, I would say, 99% gone away. I get a little poke here and there if I try to bend or lift on. But hey, guys, I appreciate all the prayers. I appreciate all the warm wishes, but I am back full tilt. Unless I break something else. I don't know. Getting old sucks. But hey, you know what's going on today? I know, first of all, I want to give a shout out to my brother Red and his beautiful wife Jane. They did a really fun day Monday with Red and Jane. Pretty cool. I kind of always like that. Marty just got on here and blew it away. He had almost, 400 some people on there. Way to support my brothers. Always saying something good. I'm going to say a little different. Today at 3:00, we have the it's the last roundtable. A lot of people asking, what does that mean? Well, it means we're going to go in a different direction. All right. There's a lot of things that are going to change. There's Zoom schedule changes. There's a lot of things that's happening now since we've gone this direction. So we're in a new direction. Ash will be on there today. Not sure if he's going to be right on at 3:00 or Julie and Susie are going to have to do some tap dancing, I'm sure. We'll help him out. It's always fun, but that's what's going on. Marty said there's a no bless tonight. Of course, Marty must be drinking too much coffee with sugar in it again. That is on Tuesday, 9:00. And I believe, and I got to call Janet Butler, it's going to be from the Bahamas and shelters for hurricanes and big storms. They've never had it. These guys want to put it together and build it. Pretty cool stuff. Yeah. Now, I have one of my hospital bracelets on. I've been wearing it for a reason. And normally when I get home, I cut them up. But this one I kept on. I want you to look real close what those are. Yep. I am QR coded. This is technology, folks. Every shot they gave me, every pill they gave me, they scanned me, and that went right into my chart. That's technology, folks. We're not going to stop it. Welcome to Onpassive. We're not going to stop. The technology is going to be unbelievable. It's going to be shared throughout the world. You're a founder. You better get excited. We all know that the founder's position ended a few weeks ago, and people are saying, what do we do now? Now, I'll tell you what you're going to do in a second here, but I do want to say I'm rescheduling Zooms, and I want to explain why I'm doing this. Number one, Ash Mafar explained to us last Monday he wants to cut it down to like 20 hours a week. I have set up a schedule for those Zooms, okay? Preferably Monday through Friday, and the weekends are yours. Go enjoy your weekends, all right? We have multiple webinars right now that say the same thing over and over again, and they're recorded. It's silly. We don't need. So let me give an example. You got like the winners, heroes, tech guys. That all can be done in one day. It doesn't have to be done on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. All right. So that's how I'm scheduling it. All right. Don't get mad at me. This is something that we need to do. We can't keep bombing people with the same show over and over again. I don't care if 1,000 people show up. It doesn't make sense, especially when it's recorded. Ash said 2 hours in the morning, 2 hours at night, which comes out to 20 hours. That's how I'm scheduling. Now, it'll be corporate Zooms are going to be scheduled in the back office. If you do a regular Zoom with your own dime, that's great. You can keep doing it. It probably will not be advertised in the back office. Okay? We're not trying to be unfair. We just want to have a controlled environment of what's being said and what's going on. So, anyone could do these webinars. Like me, I do Bless on Tuesdays. Anyone says, Chris, hey, I got something to talk about. Can I come in and host the show? Absolutely. Chris gets a day off. All right. Same with the tech guys. Anyone could come in there and say, hey, I'd like to ask this question or do this. But to repeat the same thing over and over is old. A lot of people think they got to be there, even though they saw it 4 times. You don't need to be there. It's recorded. Getting plugged in is checking your back office, which is another thing we're going to talk about. Okay. Last night, you guys don't understand. Usually on Sundays, Ash will give us something to do about posting out about today. He said something. We posted it out. It changed within a matter of 3 minutes. So we had to go recant everything we posted out and change. That happens quite a bit of the time. But if we didn't have all these groups and we just had a back office, I want you to think about it. All your information you should be getting from the back office. But since we got 200,000 groups, we decided to post out and help everybody out, which I think is making you lazy. How hard is it to check into your back office? I think it's a smart idea. So when the Zoom schedule comes out, don't get mad. That's how it's going to be. This is one of the different directions we're going. Okay? What does Ash Mafar say all the time? Go fishing. Go do something that you like to do. You don't have to be on a Zoom webinar every 5 seconds of the day. Especially you don't have to be on Zoom webinars where it's repeat. Silly. If you want to watch a webinar one time, you watch it one time. If you missed it, they're recorded. We don't need to have a different day for the same webinar. It doesn't make sense to me. Don't get mad. My opinion. And guess what? I'm taking full control of this. And that's how it's got to be right now. And we'll hear what Ash has to say today. What else did I want to talk about? Studied in the last week. I got to do a lot of thinking. Because I wasn't on webinars. I was trying to rest, trying to relax. Okay. And I'm thinking, when this really does happen, how big it really is going to be. And what's our next moves? Right now, people are stuck. What do we do? Hey, do we go on the same webinar over and over for, 60 hours a week? No. Here's what you do. Make a small post. I've told you this before. This is the best marketing. It doesn't even make sense to share your new link. That, by the way, the link, the website has changed again today. It doesn't really make sense to share that out right now. It's a dead link. But what you can do is what I've been telling you for a couple weeks now is let people know. You can share this or make your own live and say, listen, hey, my name is Yvonne Finn. Okay. I'm letting you know, you guys heard me post about passive, or maybe I talked about it. We're in the launching process right now. When it launches to the world and you still are interested in getting a passive, please contact me. Now I'm compiling a list of people that want in once it launches, because they're those people that just don't believe it till they see it. And that's okay. We get it. We knew from the start that when we do launch to the world, we're going to get more people join than we did before. Now we got 1,500,000, founders, all different accounts. That's pretty cool. So you think about it. Once we do launch and they see Onpassive, especially like me, I've been very vocal about it. I've got 1,500,000 people that love me, and I got another 6,000 or 7,000 that hate me because they're tired of me talking about something they think's never going to happen. But they also know that when it does happen, I'm going to be the first guy they call. That's off my social media. Now, you have that same opportunity. Now, the company is going to do it all for you, but why not give yourself a boost? Let's just say by the time we launch, you might have collected 100 to 500 new emails from people that said, you know what? Yeah, I want to know once it launches. Here's my information. All right. That's a boost to you. All right. That's a residual income boost, what I call it. Not only for you, but for them. Because, we always know you're always going to have those people. You're like back in the day where someone said, there ain't no way in hell that we're ever going to get a metal object on that moon. You know what I'm saying? There's always somebody that's going to say that. And sure enough, the metal object landed on the moon, right? And then there was people, there's no way in hell, we're going to ever even come close to Mars. You all know what's happening, right? You all know what's happening on Mars. There's always going to be someone that's negative. But as soon as that rocket landed on Mars, that same guy is saying, I told you they were going to be able to do this. That's life. That's people. I'm doing this to make you chuckle a little bit, but you all know that I'm not lying. It's true. All right. There's going to be, there was naysayers when Jesus Christ was born. There was naysayers when the cavemen were rolling rocks around. There was always someone saying, no work. Me, Jane, you Tarzan. Nothing else good. You know what I'm saying? I want you to think like that. This is happening, folks. All right. Today is going to turn into a different direction. We're going to get some updates from Ash. I don't believe it's going to be a Q&A, so stay calm. We're going to be talking about a couple different things, I believe. But when Ash comes on there, it's his show. Mondays are Ash Mafara's. Okay? So as far as how he's going to do things differently, myself, I think, to be fair to everyone, a lot of people complain, Well, I was on there for 2 hours and then he showed up. So we're trying to get a scheduled, which is not easy to do with Ash, where everyone knows 2-3 days in advance when Ash Mafar is going to come on. I myself don't like when he pops on shows anymore. Why? Because not everyone goes to that show because maybe they've seen it 18 times. Okay? But if we schedule Ash is going to be here at this time, I would rather Ash just be able to talk, not get on a show. Make it that webinar, it's for Ash. That's my opinion. If you like what I'm saying, make some comments. All right? Because right now I'm doing a lot of things that other people did not want to do. And I'll take the heat for it, but that's okay. That's the kind of guy I am. To make things right, sometimes you have to take charge and change things around. And Ash Mafar is the one that said it last Monday. We need to calm it down. 10 to 20 hours a week webinars. We don't need a webinar going on every second, especially if we don't know what we're talking about. Everyone's different. So that's just my opinion. If you don't like it, that's okay. We'll agree to disagree. Period. But know this. Onpassive is going to change lives. Know this. Onpassive is going to change your life. Know this. That clock behind me, you're not going to have to worry about a clock anymore. I believe when Onpassive launches, I would say 3, 4, 5, 6 months down the road, it's going to be unbelievable. Just think about, here, let's say it in a different way because we don't want to get in trouble. Let's say you got your faucet running, okay? And you got that little slow, a little fast. Can you imagine? You cannot even turn your faucet on that fast for what's coming your way. Number one, the company is going to be working for you 7 days a week, 365 days a year. That's Christmas, Easter, July 4th. It don't matter, all right? That AI technology, that's not celebrating holidays. It's working for you. Ash Mafar designed it that way. What did he say? I want you guys to have fun. Go enjoy your lives. This is what I want to do. This is what I want to do for over 30 years. I've seen the evil. I've seen people get burned. I've seen people die on the job. All right? Man, if I'm going to die, I want to be on a beach in Florida sucking down a margarita with a beautiful woman next to me, and you know who you are, Julie Wen, okay? That's the way to go, knowing that I just did everything I could in my life that I wanted to. That's what Onpassive is going to give us all, okay? I don't care from what country you're from. I don't care if you have one position or 20 positions. The residual income is going to come to you and by no efforts, but if you want to put a little effort into it, that's okay. How hard is it to say, hey, Bob, how you doing? Nice to see you. You know, I've been talking about the Onpassive, and I know you don't believe in it, but do me a favor, all right? When you see it everywhere, can you just call me immediately? Because I really want to change your life. I want you to be part of it, even though you don't necessarily believe it, and I really get that. All right, that's called Easy Marketing 101, and I'm not a marketer. Or you can get creative and start blasting out some emails to maybe a bunch of emails you have. Say, when Onpassive launches, contact me. I'll give you all the information. It's that simple. Do you have to do it? No. Right? Do you have to do it? No. But if someone said, Chris, I just bought a canoe with one oar, and I'm going to put 10 people in that canoe. Well, I want to make sure that every one of those people have an oar. Okay? Be responsible for your boat, your ship, your rocket, your plane. Be that responsible. It is really your responsibility. Even though Ash Mafar said, hey, man, go fishing. Hey, go to John White's barbershop and get a high-end tight. He probably is not going to be there anymore. Actually, he's probably got people working there for him now because he's a founder. Let me do it all for you. He says it all the time. But, man, take a little bit of initiative and get yourself some more resellers, customers, because everyone's going to be a customer. And there's so many people in this world. There's enough for everybody. Listen, there's room at the top for every single person. I say this all the time. Ash says it. Marty says it. Red says it. We all say it. There's lots of room. My hands are open to grab as many people as I can to say, come on. Come on. It's so much better with it. Listen, did you ever go to a movie by yourself? And there's if you're watching TV by yourself. Now, this is because I was single for a long time. You're laughing. You're laughing. That was so funny. And you look over there, there's no one there. And you look, oh, well, it's only funny to me. But when you got people around you And whether you're laughing or you're crying, it makes it that much better. Do you understand that? It makes it that much better. When you got people around you and you won $5 in a slot machine, and there's someone here and someone there, you're like, woo! It's that much better. Guys, you are sitting on the biggest powerhouse, money-making, dream-making, humanity-helping business in the world, and you are part of it. And guess what? I'm going to be right there next to you. I'm going to be there rooting you on every time you get a reseller, every time you get a customer. Why? Because it's going to benefit us. It's going to benefit our company. It's going to benefit Onpassive. If I wake up and I got one reseller and you got 500, I'm going to be so excited for you, because I know eventually it's going to turn around, because the more Onpassive gets out there, the more these people that really never heard about it, and the people that's never heard about it, didn't believe it, they're going to say, God, I got to get into that. All right, I've watched this idiot for a year. I didn't believe him, but man, I guess he was telling me the truth. Hey, Chris, I want in. You send me your email. We got you. Guys, really is going to be that simple. You know, we're over the hump. The hard part really was over, and that was just trying to say, hey, man, I got something new, and you're timid. Right now, we are going down the hill, and we're skiing. We got this beautiful, fluffy snow with bright sunlight, and everyone we pass is saying, hey, Chris, wait for me. Hey, Ty Young, wait for me. Hey, Steve Newell, wait for me. They're going to be running after you, man. They're going to be running after you. Do you get what I'm saying? Being plugged in means checking your back office, watching our lives. I know we have quite a few people that do lives, and they're all great. And I commend my beautiful sisters for doing the lives. All right, Red, Marty, myself, we try to do them at least 5 days a week. Marty's doing them 7. Red's doing them 6. All right, we got 360. We're trying to get you the information. We got a real big surprise next week, but I can't talk about it yet. Oops. Just know this. We're doing this because we care and we love you. We're doing this because we want you to explode in life with fun and happiness. And even when sorrow comes in your life, it's going to make it that much better, because things are going to be taken care of. That's really what I got to say. I'm going to say stop talking, and I got to say hi to a few people here, a lot of people. I apologize. Let me go all the way back to the top. I know it was MK Kelly. How you doing? Always my first one. Bill Must. There you. What's happening? Check out Bill's YouTube channel. 30,000 people now, by the way. You can click and subscribe to my YouTube channel or anyone else's. Your choice. But if you want good information, we got over 20 YouTube channels that you can watch anytime that we do a lot of webinars on. Christina, how you doing? Sampat Patel, what's happening? Cynthia Brown, downtown. Go shine your boots, dust off your hats, and get ready for the ride of your life. Absolutely, Cynthia. Yvonne Finn, I think I used you a couple times today. Thank you for letting me use your name. Ty Young. Karina Lance, how you doing? Kathy Sampson, how you doing? Marcianne, what's happening? You're always dancing, Marcianne. I've definitely got to go do some dancing with you. Fat Mata, what's happening? Myra Quano, how you doing? Chris, I don't speak the good English. Yeah, you do. Keep talking. And when you don't speak your English, you're making some pretty cool posts. So you keep doing what you're doing. You are a rock star. Robert Tantulo from Joyzy, what's happening? Gina Levy. Oh, I'm glad I seen your name, because I want to give Gina Levy a huge shout out. She, Milo went on vacation, and she had filled in for Milo Saturday. I did watch the YouTube. I do really watch the YouTubes. Actually, when I was wrestling, I did a lot of YouTube watching. Gene, you hit it out of the park. Very professional. I loved what I call you, a free thinker and a free talker. You did phenomenal. Phenomenal. You can fill in for me or take over my stuff anytime you want, Gene. That's how much I loved you. Absolutely love your spirit, too. All right. You guys checked it out. This is recorded. Go check out the Milo show last Saturday, formerly, the Julie Milo show, and watch Jean do her magic. She really, really was good. And she was like, uh-oh, and she kept flowing, man. Your flow, Jean, was beautiful. You had a beautiful flow. That's something I love to see in people. Pam Stanowich, Brian Croach, what's happening? And we'll be doing Julie, Chris Speedy live sometime today. I'll talk to Julie probably in a little bit after this live. She's probably on here. Julie, if I didn't see you, I'm going to get to you. I'm here too. Lister T, I know you're there. I know your sister's got to be here somewhere. Tobias Jana, what's happening? Marty DeGarmo's on here. I didn't see him, but hello, Marty. Nice live today. And I got all goofed up after. That's okay, but Tuesdays will bless, Marty. Don't forget. All right. Patrick McWigan. Too many webinars equals disinterest. It becomes like grounding. Patty, that's the point I'm trying to make, Patty. Thank you for saying that. I'm not saying anything bad about anyone that does host webinars. I'm just saying it's too much. It's too much. And if people feel like they have to go, that's discouraging. Listen, if I knew I had to go to 5, I mean, I used to do all the webinars, literally. And it got to the point where I couldn't breathe anymore. I knew what Onpassive was about. But listen, you can watch a recorded video anytime you want. If you have a vacation, or you're going fishing, or you're cutting your grass, please go do that. You can watch the recorded video all the time. I am going to stop the repeat webinars. We don't need them all. I can combine many of you together, and I promise you this, you're going to work together and you're going to have fun with it. I guarantee it. Patty, thank you for making that comment. I appreciate you, brother. Let's see. And I'm not trying to be mean, so don't think I'm being mean, guys. Sampat Patel says, we are fired up. Yes, we are, Sampat. Ty Young, what's happening? John White, there you are. He says, listen, if John says listen to Chris, listen to me. I really do. You know, I talked to John and Bill quite a bit. And we were on the phone yesterday. I know Bill had to go to bed. I said, John, how long have we been on? 6 hours on the phone until Mr. Mafara came in and said, hey, it's time to go to work. All right. And I listened to what John says. John is a very wise guy. And he says, Chris, I just like the way you talk from your heart. And that's all I've ever wanted to do. I don't need to be that guy. All I want to do is tell you the truth. All I really want to do is help you in your life. I had a good life. I worked hard. But I don't want, if I could take the working hard part out of your life and just have a good life, that's good enough for me. So, John, I always appreciate your words, brother. Perpetua, how you doing? Doma, what's happening? You're right. We are all winners there. John Barilla, how you doing? Yeah, John. There's John, 70 in his 70s. God love him. John's got more energy than a 20-year-old. He knows what it's like trying to go to the John. We call him the chat police. I call him just a great guy who pays attention. He's all over the place, and it's pretty tough on him. I get it, but you do a great job, John. John, I'm going to really try to help with this. I know people will probably get a little mad at me, but that's okay. I can deal with it. If you want to punch me in the face, go ahead, man. I got one of those heads you can punch all day. I can take it. So beat me up if you need to. Marty, bite me, or that's from Robert. Tanya entered. You guys see me. I did a live with Tanya the other day at our nephew's birthday party. He's 30 years old. He does have Down syndrome. That's my brother's kid, Joshua. It was actually a lot of fun. I told Tanya, let's do a live. She's shy. Don't worry. I'm going to get Tanya. She also has a YouTube. And today on the Speedy Live, I think I'm going to host her YouTube for this week. So don't let me forget that, Tanya. I got to talk to Julie too. She got to talk to Julie, by the way, on the phone too. Who am I missing? Wendy, how you doing? Ontario, Canada. Here comes my Canadians. I got Canadians everywhere. You guys make some funny comments in there. Wealth for Life. Tom Taylor, what's happening, brother? There's Gene Olivia. Not only could Gene speak really nice, you ought to hear her sing. Most of you heard her sing. She's really got a beautiful voice. Donna Hamlin, how you do? You're agreeing on something, so I did something right for somebody. Elsie Patch, another agree. Tim Dillon. See, I knew it wasn't me, but, sometimes if you don't voice your opinion, you're not going to get other people's opinions. Whether you want to argue or debate, that's great, but I don't know until I say it, so I'm glad I said it. Susan Hodges, how you doing? I'm trying to go through this fast, guys. I know you got things to do, like a big meeting soon. Azarkhan, agree, how you doing? There's another UK. I'm liking all my UK buddies. Don't tell Red you're listening to me. P.S. Taurus, how you doing? If I miss you, I'm sorry. Bruce Gerstein, happy birthday, brother. Yeah, Bruce says, you know what they say about opinions, Chris? Yeah, I do, Bruce. Happy birthday, you ding dong. I love it though. Bruce is up there. I think I'm not sure. Someone said Red said he was 70 or 71. Bruce is a good guy, a lot of fun too. Pam Stanowich, Pam Turner, woohoo! Karen, I agree. Too many webinars. Also like the idea of Ash being scheduled. Right? Yes, we are going to work on that, Karen. I promise you that. We're all working on that. Roy Davies, how you doing? Oh, God, I'm going too slow here. Latoya Belgrave. Guys, if you got something to do, go ahead. Go do it. I don't want to hold anyone longer than they want to be. We did 3 lives, and we appreciate you all for coming on all of them. Julie Wen, I know you're on here somewhere. And by the way, Julie Wen stole my heart, if you don't know that already. She's really, really, she's a good lady. She does this, her lane, a lot of you don't know what she teaches. She's got her teaching degree, actually. She's a very good patient teacher. I've got more compliments in the last couple of weeks about how does Julie stay so patient? Because she's a teacher, man. So she'll be doing more of that. And also Susie and Julie will be doing a new webinar, and we'll talk about that later, but be ready for that. It's going to be pretty cool. That's it. Susie and Julie, a perfect team. They always work together great, and I think it'll be a fun one. I think it's going to be called the Spotlight. I think it's starting this Wednesday. I'll let you know more tomorrow about it. James Black, how you doing? M. Kelly, there you are. Rupa Paul, there's another rock star. Listen, I really believe you're all rock stars. Some of you are a little more out there than others, but that's okay. Not everyone is meant to be a speaker or vocal. Some are just shy. But guess what? No matter how loud or quiet you are, the same thing that's coming to me is coming to you. That's all you really need to know. And I'm going to be your brother. When Ash says, my name is Ash Mafara, and I'm your friend. Hey, man, my name is Chris Johnson. I'm your brother. I want to be here to help you no matter what. And I want you, the biggest part for me is watching people that's never had nothing or didn't necessarily believe when this happens. My God, I want to see pictures. I don't want to see what you're buying. I don't want to see how you're living. I just want to see your face, because your face is going to tell it to me all. Because where I've watched for the last couple of years, people stressed, that stress is going to be lifted up, man. You're not going to have wrinkles anymore. You're going to be muted. You're going to go from 95 years old to 21 again. Trust me on that. All right, who am I missing? Bruce Gerstein. Let me jump it down. MG Jacrul, Denise Brown, how you doing? I think I got everyone, guys. If I missed you, I'm sorry. I'm trying, but I don't want to keep you on here. But anyway, Bruce, I hope you have a wonderful birthday today, guys. In less than 2 hours, we have 3 o'clock to 5 o'clock. Mondays are going to be open for Ash unless Ash changes that. Remember, it's his company. If Ash says, hey, Chris, I'm going to do a show on Thursday. I need everyone there. So whoever's on Thursday that time, you're going to be canceled. We'll reschedule you. Ash has got something to say. He's going to let us know. And we want you all notified so y'all can be on there. Okay. I love every one of you. I'm always praying for you. Appreciate. Remember, I'm going to cut this band off now. Technology is everywhere. I'm QR coded, guys. If they scan me right now, it'll tell you every shot, my surgery, my everything. How cool is that? People think that's not. It is cool. Right now, I left it on for a week in case I dropped and they came and got me. All they'd have to do was scan this QR code. And it would tell them exactly what happened to me. All right. Know this, guys. Technology, it might be scary to some people, but it's never stopped coming. Since the beginning of the time, technology has never stopped. There's nothing that's going to stop it. Some people are afraid of change. Some people welcome change. I welcome any change that helps humanity. I welcome any change to put a smile on someone's face. I welcome any change to take a person that's so depressed, realize there's a lot more to life than worry and being upset. All right. I'm passive. It's truly going to change a lot of things. And to everyone that said it's not, to those, my girls, we'll call them, that do that YouTube show, talking to my brother. Yeah, I know you're talking to my brother. It's not going to do you any good. Okay? I know where my heart's at. I don't have anything against you. All I want you to do is to tell the truth, but you're not telling the truth. But I told you, once we launch, I'm going to sit down and we're going to have a beer. All right? And I'm going to explain to you how you can make your YouTube channel better. All right. I love every one of you. Thank you for coming on here. I'm sorry I kept you so long. I hope God blesses everything you do. I know Onpassive is going to, because God's a big part of Onpassive, whether you know it or not. And let's just do this. Y'all rock. Don't forget 3 o'clock. Oh, bless tomorrow. I'll talk about it again at 9 o'clock and everything that's coming that day. I love you. See you later. And do me a favor. Say some prayers. Say some prayers for this entire family, because we're going to need a lot of help helping a lot of people. And that's what I want you to pray about. Don't pray that you're going to make a lot of money. Pray that with what you do make, you're going to be able to help a lot of people. Okay? And never be afraid to tell someone, hello, how you doing? You might save their life. All right. I love every one of you. I'm going, ready to go cut the QR code off. Hopefully, my luck, I'll probably drop dead right after I cut it off. I'm kidding. All right, Ash. We'll see you at 3. I love every one of you. Sean, happy birthday. Oh, Sean, I see Azar. I get you. Okay, I'm going. I'm done. I love every one of you. If I missed you, I'm sorry. Mwah, mwah. Let's go. I'll see you at 3. Bye.